Hey guys, Marc Lalonde, aka The Wealthy Trainer. Now that's not Mark Malone, it's Marc Lalonde. Stop contacting Mark Malone. I don't pronounce that well sometimes. It's M-A-R-C with a C, not a K. M as in money. Marc M. Lalonde. The reason I'm throwing in my middle initial there is because if you were to Google me, Marc M. Lalonde is all my stuff. Now let's get to the point. I am a network marketer who generates leads online. Now today I'd like to talk about our single most important skill, and that's building relationships. Yes, even if we generate leads online, we have to build relationships. And I would like to hold you accountable. I'd like to check up on you. I'd like to give you homework and make sure you are building your relationships consistently. So I have something called a little checkbox challenge for you. If you're up for the challenge, I don't know. But I promise you, if you do this checkbox challenge and you let me check for you to be accountable, it's free. It's just, you'll decide if you want to do it or not. Stay tuned. Check this out. And if you do it, if you do the checkbox challenge, I promise you, your business is going to explode. All right, see you guys on the inside. So, guys, today is going to be probably one of the most, I always say that, I always say this is the ultimate secret. This is the most important Periscope. Thank you very much, Kay. I'm growing out the hair. I don't know if I'd say it's, everyone likes my short hair better, but you know what? We work for ourselves. Hey, Mike, hey, Debbie. We work for ourselves because we can kind of groom ourselves how we want to, right? That's what I love. Okay, so let's, I'm excited, but I'm going to keep my calm because as much as I want to be jumping all over the place, awesome video, Roxanne, today in the group. Boom. Oh my God, it was emotional about the dog. I love animals. So anyways, today is going to be a real accountability test for you guys. Awesome, PJ. Okay, so the October challenge is actually, I'm going to challenge you guys to do it for the whole month of October and beyond. But we're going to work with these steps because you will literally have check boxes in your book. If you don't have a to-do book, you should get a to-do book, to-do list every day. I basically have 2 pages for my day. We're not going to go into tasks, creating tasks the night before. That's not what this is about, but I will give you a task that you will be doing every single day. And you're going to have check boxes, and by the time that day is over, I want a check in every one of those check boxes. And if you guys do this, let me know if you can hear me, guys, through this mic thing. You should hear me, but you would have complained. Yes, awesome. And by the way, I see the hearts coming in. I see Sam Watkins. What's up, brother? Never met you. I see your stuff all the time online. Now, before we get in, thank you, the sound works. Before I get into the subject matter, this is the Lalonde Show. Welcome from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. My name is Marc Lalonde. I am a network marketer because there's always new people on this show. I'm a network marketer, hey Patty, who generates leads online. If you want to learn more about how to generate leads online, just pop into our Facebook group and we all hang out there. The cool kids hang out right here. asklalonde.com, MLSP group. You do not have to be an MLSP member to be here. Come and see what we're doing and see how we're kind of crushing it in the industry right now. Every day I'm living a bigger and bigger and bigger dream, and it's like my mind hasn't caught up to the successes yet. So that's my intro. I'm going to flash this out a couple of times today. But you guys saw the heading, October Leadership Challenge. Now, it's more of a accountability challenge because when people ask me, what's the most important thing you do? Why are you churning out the numbers you're churning out? Why? And I'm talking about in my network marketing company. People ask me, in every marketing company I've been in, I've always done something and I never identified what it was. Like it's not that I didn't identify what it was. I always thought the most important thing was to get leads. By the way, I'm going to say this now. Guys, if you want to send me hearts throughout the broadcast, I'll appreciate it very much. You can send 500 per session. So if you were to tap the screen for 1 full minute, you get about 100 hearts out there. If you guys want to send me the 500 max, I'd be beyond grateful. It helps me rank, helps me get more value out there, and I don't get them unless I ask. So it's not mandatory, but if you want to, I would appreciate it. So there we go. We got all that stuff out of the way. Now, when I had to sit back and think, what's the most important thing? Mr. Relentless, Jim, nice job with your son on the mower. Saw that on the Honda there, kicking it on the wrong way on the NASCAR track. Only me and Mr. Relentless probably know what I'm talking about. That was great though. Before I jump on the Periscope, I browse around a little. So I just saw that. Let's get to the guts of this. What is the most important thing I've been doing to build my network marketing company? Because I'm assuming you're in a network marketing company if you're here. The most important thing is not getting leads. It's not really even converting leads. It's not, I'll just say it, it's connecting with new people every day. Not pitching new people every day. I said connecting with new people every day. Connecting. I'm going to actually flip this sucker around and show you what I do. Here's what I do. And I never really talked about this because I've been doing it for so long, and that's why people join me every day. Sure, I get leads. Yes, I get a lot of leads, and I do a lot of follow-ups. The fortune is in the follow-up. But today we're going to talk about that connection, because that connection, it's literally like planting a seed and letting it germinate. Plant a ton of seeds. Don't worry right now today. Too many people jump into this game and they're like, I want results now. How do I get leads now? How do I build my team now? Relax. Plant the seed, let it germinate. And that's like, I can't hammer that hard enough in people's heads. You have to let the plant grow. You just have to. But when you're there, when people are basically they're impatient, know what they're doing? They're not planting anymore because they're like, this doesn't work. I've been planting seeds for 2 weeks. Nothing's happening, so I'm going to stop planting seeds. Then what happens is a month later, those seeds they planted, a couple of them sprout. They're like, oh, it worked. And then they stop. It's because you stopped planting. Keep planting. And today I'm going to teach you exactly how to plant 2 seeds per day. Just 2. Not 10, not 50. Don't go out there, contact 100 people and hope to have a network marketing empire tomorrow. It just doesn't work that way. But if you plant 2 seeds every day, just do it. Just do it. And once they start going, man, once they start germinating, you're going to have a consistent flow. And what's even better than that, your flow will keep increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing every day because you're just planting on top of what you've already planted. If that makes sense. I don't know if it's... Thanks. You say it's a great analogy. I hope so. I kind of did that one on the cuff. I just kind of thought of it now, actually. Planting seeds, because a lot of people refer to planting seeds, and I think it completely relates. Actually, it's a good analogy. Now, here's where people screw up. Here's where people screw up. They reach out to people with an obvious agenda, so you can see through them. I get pitched. Oh my God. Over 100 people contact me a day through Facebook alone. I get 100 leads on top of that, and then I get about 100 emails on top of that. So guys, if anyone gets pitched, it's me. And I see the funniest things. Like, I'm not going to go into and don't send your link, all that stuff, but I will tell you I will show you what I do. What you want to do is you basically want to reach out to people. Now, you can't reach out to strangers. I'm going to talk about Facebook today. I have some assistance. Thank you, Roxanne. Are you offering? How much do you work for? No. So let's get to it here. I don't only contact people on Facebook. There are so many other ways, but Facebook is super powerful. I only contact 2 people per day on Facebook. 2 per day. That's what my checklist is. I'll just show you guys real quick. I'm going to open any random page in my book. I'm not going to show you the content because this is worth probably $1 $1 million. These are where all of my secrets reside. But I just want to pick a page that I don't want to show you guys. No, it's because I don't want to show you the contact. Okay, well, you know, just to give you an example, can you see those check boxes right there? See those check boxes with the checks in them? At the beginning of those days, those check boxes are empty and the stuff beside it is there. So every day, the night before, I do my to-do items, because some of them are standard, like reaching out to 2 people on Facebook. That's 2 check boxes. I'll do brand new ones for you today. I'll reach out to 2 people right now while we're on Periscope. But here's what happens: you got a checkbox with a line, and when 2 empty check boxes, and then there'll be 2 other empty check boxes. The first 2 check boxes are going to be you reaching out to 2 new people. Once you reach out to one person, you're going to write their name and check that checkbox. Once you reach out to the second person, I'll tell you what to say in a second, but once you reach out to the second person, you're going to check that second checkbox, put their name. Guess what? You're done. How long did that take you? How long did that take you? 2 seconds. You're going to copy and paste the message anyways, pretty much. Not every day. Every day you're going to come up with something unique, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Did I take notes? I took notes. I made notes. I was going on the fly, right? There it is. October Leadership Challenge. Okay, so you want to connect with 2 new peeps each day, and here's where people screw up. You don't want to talk about network marketing. You don't even want to talk about business. What you want to do is find something in their profile. Here's a good example. Here's a great example. My football team is the Denver Broncos. So it's very easy to find. Use your imagination a bit. I can't teach you. We're already 12 minutes in. So it's a scope. It's not a training. You can figure out how to... Oh, my months are nuts, George. October is going to be record-breaking for everybody, hopefully, on this scope, if you do this. So for Denver Broncos, for example, I'm going to talk about the last game. I'll say, I see you're a Broncos fan. What's up? Boom. Period. That's it. That's it. That's it. I see you're... That's an example. I'm going to show you what I did today, but my point is that there's going to be a lot of back and forth that may go on for weeks, where you're just talking about nothing except life and things you have in common. And here's where the 4 checkboxes come in. Because the first 2 checkboxes are 2 new people you're going to contact out of the blue. Again, I can't go into the strategies how not to get into the other folders. Start with your friends on Facebook, I guess. Well, that's not really reaching out to people who you don't know. But again, I'll cover this on Friday's webinar, on the 8 o'clock webinar, those of you who are part of that. But your friends, a lot of friends are not actually your friends. I mean, I've got 5,000 people on my list, and I don't know them. I don't know half of them. So again, here's a hint. Here's a hint. Did you know that you could contact friends of friends? There, thank you, Donna. That's enough for you to have an unlimited reach. So in other words, you go to a friend. Let me go on here, okay, guys? Let me go on here. You guys want to see my screen? Let me know if you guys can see this. That is my Facebook page. So if I were to go to my friends and click that, let's look at my friends. Who am I going to pick? Who am I going to pick? I don't know. Let's pick someone. The thing is, I'm starting to know I know everyone in my Facebook friends now. Let's go see Tanya. Okay, so you see how Tanya is my friend? I'll click Tanya's friends. Don't go contacting Tanya's friends. She's my friend, but it's an example. You click your friend. Now, why don't we have mutual friends? We have to have mutual friends. What did I do wrong here? Yeah, of course we have mutual friends. Obviously, you see everyone that says, this is her list of friends. Now, in her friends, you see how this says friends? That means I'm already friends with Amy. I'm already friends with Lisa. I'm already friends with all these people. But as you go down, what I'm doing is I'm paging down there, so I'm not here. See, we have tons of mutual friends in common. Funny how connections work, right? Okay, now you see how I went down and it says add friend? Well, I don't want you to add the friends, but what I'm saying is if I were to contact Mo, we've got 40 mutual friends. So if I contact Mo, first of all, it will get to him. And second of all, Mo's going to probably say, who is this Marc guy? But I know we got 40 mutual friends, so, you know, I'll probably contact. Your odds of them responding to you are better. So what I do is I look for the ones with the most mutual friends, 62. Let's contact Billy, and Billy's not my friend because it says add friend. I'm not going to add him as a friend, but what I'll go is I'll just go message. And I mean, it could be anything. I'll be like, hey, Bill, what's up? I'm going to do that, but I'll show you what I did. But I'm just saying, like, just by saying what's... I'm typing with one hand, by the way, guys, and I'm trying to look at the scope at the same time. I'm not that bad on the keyboard, Marc. Okay, you see how simple that is right there? And I know you're saying, like, well, what's that going to do? That's not going to do anything. Well, look, I got responses from... That's going to do something, first of all. Let's go look. I don't know if I should show you who's in here, but... there you go. Here's a good example. I just sent these out before the scope. I'll just show you what I did. I did that, and I said, hey, Wendy, we've got like 1 million friends in common. Well, maybe a little less than 1 million, happy face. What's going on, Marc? That's all I sent. I sent a couple of those before the Periscope, and let me just come back to you because I want to read them already, within minutes. So I don't want to read it out loud unless it's good. Because some people say, why are you contacting me? Don't I know you? Do I know you? Or so in this case, wow. Well, these are good. When people say, ha 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 ha, hey, I've heard a lot about you. Everyone was upset you couldn't make it at a specific event. Guys, remember when I said you kind of become like an online celebrity? It's awesome. I've been doing this for 8, 9, 10 months now. So we'll just go with her first name, Lisa. We're not friends. I don't know Lisa. I just randomly reached out, like I said just a second ago, just like that. So now Lisa and I'm going to reply because she's talking about. We have a lot in common. She wrote me a lengthy message. So Lisa, you're my new friend if you're watching. Now this is an example of doing this twice a day, just 2 times. You have 2 check boxes. Now I'm going to write Lisa. Well, you're going to write the name when you reach out to them. They don't need to reply back. So what I'm saying is 2 per day like that, and two new reach outs. And I'm getting emails like crazy. So people are reaching out. People always contact you back. Now here's the thing. Okay, PJ, catch the replay. It's going to be important. This is really the most important thing you guys can do ever in network marketing is what I'm teaching you right now. So those 2 checkboxes are for 2 new people, and the 2 other checkboxes are going to be for follow-ups. So I'm probably not going to reply to Lisa right now because I schedule my time to the minute. But what I'll do is tomorrow, or maybe I will, if you're starting out though, and you're not making 100 grand a month or whatever, if you're starting out in this business, you want to reply as quickly as you can because you have time. You have time to do it. You know what I mean? You have time to do that. But in my case, I have to manage my time in a really, really efficient way, or you'll know what I mean once you get 300 new people contact you per day. Overall, it's overwhelming, and you have to be very specific. But again, this is not about time management. This is about you filling in those 4 checkboxes. I'm opening a new page in my book right now. I'm going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm making 4 boxes like this. See that? I'm doing it with a Sharpie because I want you to see it. Don't do it with a Sharpie because I like to use both sides of the page. So what I'll do is I'll go like this. I'll go new. at the 2 top ones and follow up. And when I say follow up, it's someone who it's someone who did reply to you. You don't want to keep hammering at someone. If they don't reply to you, don't worry about it. Remember, you're contacting 2 new people per day. It's almost 1,000 people, well, 700 people a year, more. And it adds up fast. It's fast. It's 14 new people per week, guys. 14 new people per week. We're talking 60 new people per month. They're not all going to get back to you, but the ones they do, they're going to be in the bottom 2 checks. You see that? You got 2 new, you got 2 follow-ups. So perfect. You guys see how I just said hey to Billy? You're not going to believe this. He already replied. He already replied. As I'm doing this Periscope, I just created 2 connections. My job is done. I'm done. This is what we do. We make connections. We make friends. We get to know people. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the money. Don't. They don't know what, well, people are going to get to know who you are, though, if you're in this game of attraction marketing. It's inevitable. But, oh my God, if you guys just listen to this. If you guys, well, okay, I contacted Billy. Here we go. Billy, like this. I won't write his last name. But I would do this, because I just did that with you. See the new? I put Billy, but you put his last name, though. I just don't want you guys to see it. But I put Billy, his last name. Then I do it with a second person. And this here, and then you look for 2 people that you contact that got back to you. So, for example, tomorrow for me, my follow-ups are probably going to be Billy and Lisa, my 2 new friends. Do you guys see what I just did? I just gave you guys a recipe. It's going to change your life. That's it. There's other things to do, but if you were to only do this, if you were to only do what I just taught you tonight. Yes, Donna, I do. I checked your profile first. Now, the reason I didn't, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. I mean, I sometimes check their profile, because what I'll do is, if I'm going to talk about the Denver Broncos, I'll go hunting for people that are into Denver Broncos, because I can do a lot of copy and pasting. I used to contact 30 people per day on Facebook, and I'm asking you to contact 2. The reason I'm saying 2 is good is because Donna just asked if you look on their profile and try and customize your message. I would highly recommend that. I really would. I really would. Because when I was contacting 30 people per day, I was copy pasting a lot of the same stuff. And even if you think it sounds sincere, there's something robotic about doing that. I even wrote it down right here. Look, on my notes I go, don't be a robot. Instead of copy and pasting 10 emails, what's your end game? MLSP prospect or MLM? Always MLM for me. Always MLM. I'm an MLM guy. I use MLSP to attract people and to get people to like, know, and trust me, but it's always MLM. And giving free value. But here's the thing. People are just going to join you in MLSP anyways. Like, because people ask me, what are you doing? I go, I use MLSP. They go, would you be able to be recruiting 2-3 people a day in your MLM without MLSP? I say, absolutely not. They say, hook me up. I go, okay, here's the link. You know what I mean? Like, it's already, oh yeah, people are totally doing this. But you know what the difference is, Kay? You know what the difference is? And I promise you, people are doing what I'm just teaching, but they're not doing it every single day. They're not doing it 7 days a week. They might do 10 in one day, then not touch it for 3-4 days. There's something about consistency. It trains your brain. It creates a habit. Oh, they're doing it while we're on. That's awesome. I'm not, it's consistency. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. So, if I were to just like Friday's webinar, those of you who are on my Friday 8 o'clock webinar or anything, let's do Sunday. Let's do Sunday, guys. Let's do Sunday. Sunday, 2 p.m. Show up at this group. Show up at that group. The registration link will be up there tomorrow morning for this Sunday's webinar. If you can make it, it's at 2 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern Time. It's my MLSP webinar for a ton of people. We'll have a ton of people. I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about some fishing holes that you can go into and really make more connections, more quality connections. And I'm going to ask you guys, I'll go, so who's got this for Friday and Saturday? Who did this? Who reached out to 2 people on Friday and 2 people on Saturday? Because you're not going to have people to follow up with if you're just starting this. And if you guys, I want to see who's going to say, here you go, Mark, look. The Friday webinar, I probably should have not opened my mouth. The Friday webinar, guys, is for my MLM people. It's my MLM webinar because I do this, and then I do for my MLM peeps, my family. You guys are all my family, but I mean, you know, we're all doing this for our MLMs, right? Because let's be honest. Let's just be honest about this. That's where the, like, if you want to make big money, like, I mean, like stupid money, like stupid big money, you have to be in an MLM. It's an affiliate program, you got to do all the work every single time to get someone. I think you know what an affiliate and a multi-level marketing, the difference is. There's levels, and you recruit somebody, and next thing you know, they recruited someone who recruited someone who recruited someone who recruited someone, and your tree just goes, and you're like, why is my check so big? So, and there's no limit. You're here because you're in network marketing. So I have a separate webinar for my MLM because here, this is generic. This is going to work for any network marketing company. But when you have a specific product, I mean, you know, there's coffee, travel, skincare, wellness, there's tons of stuff out there. But what I'm saying is, sometimes there are specific strategies for your team because some marketing will work with skincare, but it won't work with the travel thing, you know? Your different fishing holes are. So my Friday webinar is for that. And that's why I don't know, I just slipped out. Because it's, you know, I like doing them. They're fun. So, and that's something you should probably be doing too if you want to be a leader, is taking what I'm teaching you. Thanks, Michelle. Taking what I'm teaching you, taking notes, and teaching it to your MLM team. That's what this is for. I want you guys to steal. You're not stealing it because I'm giving it to you. Boom. Friday, 8 p.m., man. Don't miss it, bud. If you're on my team, if you're in my MLM, tomorrow's going to be important. So, but you know, that's exactly what I'm doing, George. That's the way to do it, guys. Learn from me. Because, I mean, like I said, I'm a regular guy. I just failed my way to success. And I keep failing. I keep failing, and I keep teaching you guys what I learned. So I want to talk about, well, I mean, I have to get off. We've been on for almost half an hour, and there's been, well, we're over 100 people in and out so far. People are coming, people are leaving, people are wondering who the heck is this guy, and they either like it or they don't. But you guys are really feeding me the hearts. I really, really appreciate that. So like I said, don't be a robot. Instead of copy-pasting 10 people, focus, like Donna was saying on this scope here. Look at their profile. Try to customize it to them, like you're actually having a conversation with someone. Now, once you do this consistently, your messages will be more customizable. No, they'll be more. You're gonna get to know the person more. So you're gonna be talking about certain things and be like, "Oh, it's Lisa. I wonder how her kids are doing," or whatever. So when you start building those connections, that's the key. And I said, do 2 unique. I say handwritten, but it's more hand typed. So yes, I'll get down. How can I say this? Every single the 2 people I reach out to, the emails are usually completely different from anything else I've done. Usually, I try to pick on something that's on their profile. But sometimes I'll do copy paste. I'll make one that sounds very sincere. Like if the Broncos kick butt, I brag about it, and then I'll put that. I'll be like, we just destroyed that team the other night, right? How do you think we're going to do for the next game? I'm a little afraid to face whatever. Something like that. It's like I'm talking to them. So I think you get the point. I think you get the challenge. The challenge, I'll call it the 4 checkbox challenge. And in the beginning, there'll only be 2 checkboxes. Let's call it the 4 checkbox challenge. There, those are 4 checkboxes. Is it clear? Do you guys understand what you have to do here? Do you understand? Do you understand that results are not going to come? Do you understand that results are not going to come sometimes for weeks? Weeks? Yeah. Not days, weeks. You're going to build connections. People are going to ask you what you do. It's just the way the world works. It's the way the human mind or people work. It's the way we are as human beings. Once you get to know someone, you're like, what do you do anyways? Boom, boom, boom. I do network marketing. Network marketing? What's that? Is that like Amway? That's exactly. I wouldn't touch anything else. Really? You know, then don't worry about it. Do you think 3 people, do you think the reason I sign up 3 people per day, sign up, I said, in my MLM, sign up, boom, not introduce, is because I plant seeds every single day. And I've been doing it for, I would say, probably over 6 months. 6 months, and I wasn't getting nothing. I was getting nothing at the beginning. But I kept planting because some of my leaders taught me what I'm teaching you. And you're going to teach your team what I'm teaching you. And one day you're going to say, I learned from one of my leaders, and that's going to be me. And people are going to say that about you in 6 months. It's fantastic. It's time for you guys, if you really want to do it, I say, I get hard on my team sometimes, and I say, you're going to have to step up. But this isn't hard. This is easy. It's easy. So let me go through this here. October Leadership Challenge, connect with 2 new people, touch base with 2 people generally. Yeah, that's it. It's that simple, guys. This could be that moment where you look back in like a year from now and people say, how on earth are you driving 2 brand new cars, making multiple 5 figures a month, and you're free? How did you do that? And you're probably going to say, oh, it was October 1st, 2015. This Marc Lalonde crazy guy online, this crazy Canadian guy, did a Periscope, and that Periscope changed my life. And this could be the one. Okay, guys? So, signing off, Marc Lalonde. Remember, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. I'll bring you the best value I got, and I got quite a bit. So, every day I'll throw you something. Keep tuning in, and you guys, you'll reach your dreams. Trust me, I have, and I continue to every day. So get pumped up. Get pumped up. This is a big day. October's a big day. October's a big day. Do this every day. Do it every day. Don't worry about the money. It's gonna come. All right, guys? Peace. Have an awesome Thursday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Signing off. Okay, guys, so if you want to catch me on Periscope from Monday to Friday at 7 p.m., it's the Ask Lalonde Show. @RichAndFit is my handle. Now, guys, if you want to generate leads online for your network marketing business, I want to let you know that I generate over 100 leads per day for my network marketing business. Doesn't matter what your business is, travel, coffee, skincare, wellness, it doesn't matter. It all works the same way. You're generating leads online. If you want, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove it to you. Then I'm going to show you exactly what it is I do to get those leads. So if you want to see what's up, go to thewealthytrainer.com/100 daily leads. And that's the number 100, 100, daily leads. No underscores, no dashes. So again, go there, check it out. You'll see a video where I prove to you I get over 100 leads per day. And that's not to mention my Facebook messages, over 100 of those per day, and my emails, over 100 of those per day. So in total, I have over 300 people contact me for something. And a good percentage of those are for an opportunity, whatever it is I have to offer. I think you get it, right? So go check it out, thewealthytrainer.com/100 daily leads. And I'll see you on the inside, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on Periscope too.